Welcome back to Close Up. This election cycle, our Get the Facts team has been working to give context to statements made by candidates on both sides of the aisle. Ariel Metropolis is here to take us through a breakdown of claims made in the governor's race.
All election season long, our partners at PolitiFact have been fact-checking claims from Republicans and Democrats, including New Hampshire's top candidates for governors. We're joined right now by Lou Jacobson from PolitiFact. Lou, let's start by the two fact checks that you did of the television commercials from the campaigns and their supporters.
Sure. So one ad by Kelly Ayotte said, in Manchester, Joyce Craig pushed for a city sales tax.
Joyce Craig overrode the tax cap and tried to raise taxes 6 times. What would Joyce Craig do as governor? Raise our taxes. It's what she's always done.
So this is really a 3-part claim. The first part dates back to her service on the Manchester School Board in 2008, a decade before she became mayor, and it's definitely misleading. She didn't push for a city sales tax. She, in 2008, wrote a memo that passed along ideas for better government from voters, and that included a city sales tax, but she said at the time she didn't necessarily agree with all the ideas, but she felt it was her duty to pass them along to the board. Second, on the question whether she overrode the tax cap, the footnote on screen references 2019. That was one of 2 years when she was mayor when the final city budget raised taxes that exceeded the city's voter-approved tax cap, but she didn't have the power to override that because the city council had a veto-proof majority. And the third, Craig tried to raise taxes 6 times. This is a bit more accurate. In each of her 6 proposed budgets, which were the starting point for the budget discussion, tax revenues did go up, but they went up within the limits of the voter-approved tax cap. So overall, we gave it a rating of half true. The second ad is Joyce Craig saying that when Kelly Ayotte served on 2 companies' boards of directors, one laid off 18,000 workers.
At another, they laid off 1,200 American workers,
moving jobs overseas,
all while Ayotte raked in $2.5 million.
So it's correct that Ayotte served on several companies' boards, including Blackstone and Caterpillar. Blackstone had a joint venture with a hospitality company, MGM Resorts International, which did lay off 18,000 workers in 2020, right as travel crashed during the pandemic. But the Blackstone joint venture with MGM only involved managing MGM's real estate holdings, so it didn't decide to make those layoffs. Meanwhile, Caterpillar did lay off 1,200 workers in the U.S., and many of those jobs did go overseas, but it also leaves out the fact that the Caterpillar U.S. employment overall actually increased by close to 9,000 jobs during her time on the board. So we give this a rating of half true.
All right, and next, can you break down the second round of fact checks that you did on claims from the candidates on taxes and abortion?
Sure. So Craig said in an interview with WMUR,
she has voted for national abortion bans. She has voted to defund Planned Parenthood, and she shepherded Neil Gorsuch through the Supreme Court process and then celebrated when Roe v. Wade was overturned.
Craig made 4 points here. 3 are basically accurate, and 1 needs some context. She did vote several times in the Senate to defund Planned Parenthood. She served as the Sherpa for the Senate confirmation of Gorsuch, which means the chief advisor. And she did applaud the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe. The part that is misleading here is that she voted for a national abortion ban. These things took place in 2013 and 2015, which is about a decade ago. She did, in both of those years, back a bill to end abortions after 20 weeks, with several exceptions after that, such as rape and incest. But the post-Roe v. Wade bans that the type we're seeing today often start at 0 weeks or 6 weeks. And the one she voted for had a late enough cutoff point that it would have actually stopped only about 1% of abortions. So it's a bit of an exaggeration to say that this was a national abortion ban. So we rated the statement overall half true. As far as the other claim, Ayotte said in a debate,
there was a bill to basically create a ban to make sure that we never become a sanctuary state, that no locality passes those regulations, and she opposed that bill.
So this is basically accurate, but it does need some context. So, the term sanctuary city generally means a city that doesn't have extensive cooperation with federal officials in terms of immigration. Craig did oppose a 2023 bill in the legislature that would have banned any state or local government entity from establishing sanctuary policies. She did support Manchester's police chief and other law enforcement officials in taking that stance against the bill. So she did oppose it, but Kelly Ayotte also left out some important facts. The city that Craig led, Manchester, is not and was not a sanctuary city. It does have a policy to cooperate with federal officials and has done so for the last decade. On balance, we gave this a mostly true.
All right, thank you, Lou. And to read all of our fact checks, you can visit our website. That's WMUR.com.
All right, thank you, Ariel. And we'll be right back with a closer look at our Granite State debates, turning to the races for New Hampshire's 2 congressional districts. Stay with us.